News, ABC7 Eyewitness News at 7 starts streaming now.
Holiday traditions return to Chicago.
Look at
We've
that.
got team coverage of the fun events and the plan to keep people safe.
Plus, these events returning during a very cold weekend, so you will need to bundle up before visiting.
All new tonight at 7, the program helping people clear their criminal records, move forward with their lives.
And families celebrating becoming permanent at a very special adoption ceremony.
Plus, a Chicago bakery tops the competition in a national contest. I feel like we got skin in this one.
Yeah, and it's your favorite flavor of
It is.
pie, right?
It's a good pie.
All right, we've got some great stories here on this Feel Good Friday. Thank you for joining us, everybody, and for watching us in the Hour of Power. We'll be stream teaming all night for you. I'm Cheryl Burton.
And I'm Rob Elgis. We're on live for the next hour. Be prepared for extremely cold temperatures this weekend. Meteorologist Cheryl Scott is joining us on this Friday
hear me?
with the AccuWeather forecast. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you guys.
There you go. Here's a live look at
Happy
downtown.
Friday, Cheryl. Happy
Cheryl's-
Friday.
I'm just going to do this weathercast.
We can keep talking while you get ready.
behind
We
the
were
scenes.
worried. We were worried that you might have just taken off. And we were like,
you know what people
she's
do
in
like
the-
on TikTok and they like hold the microphone in front of. This is what I got going on right
This
now.
is good
so.
TV.
Are you doing a TikTok?
Check.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Go ahead and strap it on if you want. We'll...
Check, mic check, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2.
1, 2.
Got to talk about this cold.
Was that journalism 101 back in the day?
Every one of us gives a different mic check because the directors always
Right.
ask, and it's
Yeah.
so funny to hear
Right.
each one. I can do all yours. This is Cheryl Scott, 10-9-8-7-6-5.
Okay.
And I just go mic check 1, 2, 3, mic check
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and I think you just talk.
I read the script that
Yes.
is coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So I read a script.
pretty
Well, I
funny.
seem boring. I need to think of a new one.
No, it's good. I think the directors just want us to get consistent
Right.
levels.
They want to hear us that we're there.
Right. You're like, stop
yeah, we're
it.
ready
Just
to go.
Give me the level so I can. You're all mic'd up and ready to go.
Yes. Well, I was mic'd up, but the mic wasn't working. But now we're working, so we're
got
good.
her
We're
going.
back, and
Yeah.
We need you to talk about this weekend. A lot of people downtown already. We're going to be at the parade tomorrow, you guys.
I know, and Cheryl
We are.
posted us yesterday on Instagram on her stories.
Oh, okay.
She posted us hanging out here in the studio. Then I added some, this is how we do it. Montel Jordan, because this is how we do it. Our power, right, Cheryl?
each day you never know what's going to happen here.
Especially on this show. Yeah. How's it looking for tonight and tomorrow? You got all the programs working?
Working.
Okay, good.
Mother, sure.
Not so much.
Not so much. It's going to be cold and really almost dangerous cold at times if you're outside for a prolonged period of time. We do have that Lights Festival. We have temperatures in the 20s right now. Wind chills even colder. We're going to see our highs this weekend near 30 degrees. That doesn't sound bad, but it's also going to be windy. So wind chills tomorrow afternoon in the single digits to near 0. And then late Saturday night, close to 6 o'clock. Look what it feels like outside, near 0. So you need a lot of layers, the hand warmers, whatever you can do to stay warm. And then as we go into Sunday, we start to improve in the afternoon, but it definitely starts off chilly. So overall, the frigid weather is with us. It's here to stay for the next 48 hours. When we break out of this cold pattern, we're going to talk all about it in a few minutes. Back to you guys.
Okay, we'll see you soon. City of Chicago is opening 6 warming centers. You were talking about that brutal cold because it is going to be so frigid this weekend. We'll put the addresses on your screen. Here they are. They're located in Bronzeville, East Garfield Park, South Chicago, Hermosa, and Uptown. And you'll find a list of exact locations. That's on our website, abc7chicago.com. If you're streaming on one of our connected TVs, you can go to our website and find more information.
It's nice that people know where they are because they will need them this weekend.
Will, for sure.
Yeah. And it's really cool that the holiday season has officially arrived in Chicago because outside our State Street studios, tons of people
it's busy
walking
downtown. Yeah.
and shopping about. It's very cool.
There it is right now. There's a live look. You see there's traffic on State
busy.
Street. So you're looking at the Chicago Theater. This is the camera looking south. Macy's just down the street. Many traditions not far from here returning today. The city lighting the official Christmas tree in Millennium Park.
Yay!
That was just, we were on at 6.
Right, we were
6.
live.
It happened about 6:15 and all that moments after it happened, and there you go.
It's beautiful blue. Yeah, I like it. It's just serene and
Fireworks. Oh, there's our place, our favorite place.
yeah, stay tuned for later shows because we're going to make this location part of our
I'm trying to get over there.
family.
I wanna get
Something
over
special planned for this particular location right here, the Chris Kindle Market. It's Friday. Even though it's cold, look, it's busy. Because you know why, Rob? People are getting their holiday shopping checklist. Check.
Boom.
Right there.
All three locations,
Look at the people, the masses of
it is
people in
packed.
there.
Remember, there was nobody there yesterday.
Yeah, well, they had the private party yesterday,
we
the
went
private
over and
reception.
scoped it out, and I
Look
couldn't
at
get
that.
in.
Now, that'll keep you warm right there.
It will. Yeah. I went to try and get in yesterday, and they kicked me out.
But you went over there with no hat, no gloves, no scarf, and it was very cold.
It was cold, and they did not kick me out. I just couldn't get in. But now it's
Because
open
it was
to
a
the
private
public. Yes,
party.
exactly.
Yeah.
Now you go down, you get in.
Right.
Anytime you want.
I mean, look at that. You would have been amongst this crowd. You're going to be, though. Okay, so, of course, we are looking forward to the Magnificent Mile Lights Festival. It is tomorrow, everybody. Cheryl's been talking about the weather. Rob's been talking about his wave. He's been working on it all week. But, you know, this always brings lots of big crowds.
That can cause some security concerns. Craig Wall reports on the city's plan to keep people safe.
It's cold and people are bundled up, but the holiday season does bring with it, for many people, that warm feeling inside. Chicago police trying to provide a reassuring presence for visitors and shoppers coming downtown so that they will feel safe. Chicago is shifting into full holiday mode, and with that comes a lot of visitors and shoppers heading to the major retail corridors downtown. Along the Magnificent Mile, crowds braving the cold, with extra police keeping a watchful eye.
I want residents and visitors to enjoy this city and to enjoy the holiday season together, and know that our police officers, Chicago Police Department's police officers, will be visible and present.
Police say they will be out protecting retail corridors throughout the city. The holiday season critical for many stores who count on this time of year with Black Friday and Small Business Saturday to provide a big end-of-year economic boost.
The retailers that we talk to, they're very excited about this holiday season. For many small businesses and large businesses, this is when they work to earn a huge portion of their income.
For many shoppers and visitors, the big focus is on enjoying the festive holiday feeling, crime not something that is an overwhelming concern.
A friend of mine who I was just on the phone with said, be aware of my surroundings, look who's in front of you, look who's behind you. So I've got my headphones on my head and my phone zipped in my pocket.
With the Magnificent Mile Lights Festival parade expected to draw huge crowds Saturday, police with a message: they will be ready.
We have the resources to ensure it's safe. We have a response plan to ensure that if there are any threats, that we respond to that quickly, and that you are going to be safe coming downtown to enjoy the Magnificent Mile Festival.
The police superintendent saying there are no known threats to any of the major activities going on downtown in Chicago this weekend, but officers will remain vigilant in monitoring social media. On the Magnificent Mile, Craig Wall, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you hear the people and see the fireworks and the tree? I love that. A Morton Grove family. Remember when we started the process a while ago? Look at the masses of people. They should be warm, huddled up and close like that,
Definitely,
right?
yeah.
Well, the city of Chicago's Christmas tree officially lit for the season, everybody. 109th annual lighting ceremony happened just a short time ago. It will be on display through January 8th. And that tree lighting, one of several signs of the season in Chicago today.
Stephanie Wade got a chance to check out all the holiday fun.
I'm so excited. Love Chicago. So like all the little festivities, I'm there.
Tanner O'Bannon taking off work today to enjoy the first sense of Christmas in the Windy City ahead of tonight's annual tree lighting ceremony.
You feel the family sense like come to life when the lights go up and everyone comes together all bundled and cozy. Nothing beats it.
The ice rink at Millennium Park officially opened for the season, as is Chicago's favorite Christkindl Market. With locations at Daly Plaza, Wrigleyville, and new this year in suburban Aurora, the famed German-style market features handmade artisan goods and food.
It just seems like everybody's a little bit nicer, a little bit happier during the Christmas season. Maybe it's because of Christmas trees, maybe it's because of penguin hot chocolates, I don't know.
Also new this year, ice skating in the outfield. Winterland at Gallagher Way hosting a new attractions inside Wrigley Field.
Ice bumpers, we have our ice tubing slide for the first time, a train around the bases, there's so much going on.
And you can't forget the Mag Mile Lights Festival Saturday happening along Michigan Avenue. The parade featuring fabulous floats, marching bands, and musical performances beginning at 5:30. Visiting Chicago for the first time, Richard Wright says he's excited to get into the holiday spirit.
I just returned from deployment. I was overseas in Kuwait, and I just wanted to enjoy what American life is like again. So this is a city I've never been to before, and I was hoping to see something new.
Stephanie Wade, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Stephanie, she had a great fun assignment today.
Yeah.
And she did mention that the Wintrust Magnificent Mile Lights Festival Parade, it is tomorrow. If you can't make it out there in person, we invite you to join us for a very special broadcast of the parade. It starts at 6 o'clock Sunday evening on ABC 7.
Looking forward to it. The ABC 7 I team tonight following late developments out of Washington, a significant jump in the investigation of former President Donald Trump, the appointment of a special counsel to handle the case. Our investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy joins us now with details.
Officially, Jack Smith was appointed special counsel at an announcement by the Attorney General. But historically, these appointments are more likely to be carried out as special prosecutors because those appointed typically develop cases that end with criminal charges and sometimes jail. Smith's specialty is public corruption. The violence and mayhem of January 6th is target A for the new special counsel. Was this uprising an effort to prevent the constitutional transfer of power, and was it orchestrated by House officials?
When a person or entity unlawfully interfered with the transfer of power following the 2020 presidential election or the certification of the Electoral College vote held on or about January 6, 2021.
Target B, former President Trump and his Mar-a-Lago, Florida mansion, where FBI agents seized top-secret classified records that investigators say should not have been in private hands. Grand juries in Washington now taking in potential evidence in these cases. Fresh from working as a Kosovo war crimes prosecutor here at The Hague, Jack Smith returned to D.C. to oversee current federal investigations of Trump and, if warranted, ask the grand jury to indict those determined responsible for wrongdoing. The case is handed to outside counsel because both President Biden and former President Trump are considered candidates in 2024. Our legal analyst and former federal prosecutor Bill Sofer tonight says that presents a conflict for the Department of Justice.
So it really is, it's not a political decision, but politics drive the decision.
Politics really drives this decision because politics drives the answer to the question, is there a conflict of interest here? The special counsel statute provides that if there is a conflict of interest, it is appropriate to appoint a special counsel. And that's what Merrick Garland has done.
The special prosecutor, a.k.a. special counsel, was quickly denounced by former President Donald Trump on social media. Mr. Trump has scheduled what he calls a statement on the never-ending witch hunt involving Mar-a-Lago. That is set for less than a half hour from now. Chuck Gowdy, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Chuck, thanks so much for that. Now, safety concerns tonight at a South Suburban mall where a security guard was shot and killed during a robbery at a jewelry store. It happened Wednesday at the River Oaks shopping mall in Calumet City. Businesses received a letter from police this morning saying the mall is temporarily closed, but the company that owns the mall says otherwise. Workers we talked to were still shaken up.
It's a really big mall, and you'll see like two security guard, one security guard, on the spot, and they don't have any weapons, nothing.
A Calumet City spokesperson said that leaders have been discussing taking over the mall for safety reasons.
One person critically injured in this house fire this morning on Chicago's south side. This is near 84th and Sealy. 3 other people were able to get out with only minor injuries. They suffered smoke inhalation, but will be okay. Investigators looking for the cause of this fire.
And the man who was with 13-year-old Adam Toledo before the teenager was killed by Chicago police has been acquitted of weapons charges related to that case. Now, a judge found Ruben Roman not guilty of those charges today. Prosecutors say he was standing with Toledo and fired multiple shots at a passing car. Those shots triggered a shot spotter alert that brought to the scene and ended Officer Shute killing Toledo. Police body cam footage shows that Roman running away from the police, but his defense team argued that the video never actually showed Roman firing or carrying a weapon.
Not guilty plea from the woman accused of pushing her nephew into Lake Michigan at Navy Pier, causing his death. Prosecutors say Victoria Moreno pushed the 3-year-old boy into the water back in September and did nothing to help him get out. She's facing a first-degree murder charge.
And a Cook County judge has ruled that the 7-year-old daughter of Heather Mack will be placed in the custody of Mack's cousin from Colorado. Mack served time in an Indonesian prison for her role in the murder of her mother, Sheila Von Wies Mack, in 2014. She was released last year and returned to Chicago, where she was taken into custody on charges she conspired to kill her mother.
Pediatricians nationwide are asking for President Biden to declare a health emergency to help fight the surge in RSV cases. Pediatric beds are nearing capacity in several states, including here in Illinois. Flu cases also surging in all age groups nationwide. Take a look at this map. The states you see in red are in the very high flu level category. The states in yellow, like Illinois, are in the high flu level category. Hospitalizations for all ages are at levels not seen since 2020. We spoke to a doctor at Lurie Children's Hospital about what it's seeing.
We're seeing so many children who are sick. The wait times are long and they're very busy. It's really wild. And I feel like this is a pediatric pandemic going on right now with this RSV and flu and COVID, all of it.
The doctors say vaccination is the best protection against all of these illnesses.
Well, new tonight at 7, a very different kind of graduation ceremony here in Cook County.
People getting their criminal records cleared after going through a course. Racing culture reporter Will Jones has this story.
These graduates are being awarded a slate.
I'm so happy because I've been through a lot. There's a lot of people that don't get second chances. They just throw you away. Don't care. They don't care about what you got going on.
The young men on stage completed the requirements of the Avondale Restorative Justice Community Court, and by doing so, their charges will be dismissed and court records expunged. Cook County Court Chief Judge Timothy Evans created the Restorative Justice Court to provide people ages 18 to 26 charged with nonviolent felony or misdemeanor crimes with a second chance.
We want to reduce the opportunity for them to recidivate, and we do that by helping them get jobs, helping them to get a driver's license, helping them to complete their education.
This is the first in-person graduation ceremony for the community court in Avondale since it started in 2020. There are similar courts in North Lawndale and Inglewood, as well as a county-wide restorative justice court located at the Layton Criminal Courthouse.
It's been so successful that they would like to have one in every ward.
Graduate Ray Ruiz says having a criminal record makes it more challenging for some people to get on the right track.
It's the opportunity to get through with this program and graduate and finally have my record clean. It's just a positive outcome for me and for everyone that was in this program as well.
A positive outcome not only for the graduates, but also for their communities. Will Jones, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Wow.
Great story.
Life-changing. Of course, the is there to be supportive for them as well. So, wonderful story. Thanks so much for sharing that with us on this Feel Good Friday, Will Jones.
Yep.
Well, more holiday traditions returning to the Chicago area, including some very popular light displays.
Plus a beer ban at the World Cup. Major change announced just days before that tournament kicks off.
But first, the massive snowfall in parts of the country. We will take a short break, everybody, and we'll be right back on the other side.
dangerous lake effect snow paralyzing parts of western and northern New York. 3 feet of snow on the ground in some places. It's not done. This video from South Buffalo, New York. Worst conditions being seen in that area. New York's governor declared a state of emergency for parts of that state.
Unbelievable. We're talking about 5 feet, 6 feet of snow.
They moved the Bills game. Buffalo was supposed to have a home game, so that's in Detroit now.
Right.
And that stadium, there was videos circulating on that. It just looks, you can't even tell.
It's just like
a football stadium.
Not even
like,
there,
what is
right?
that?
Look
Those
at that,
cars? I
cars?
can't even tell. It's
And you have to
incredible.
be really careful too when you try to shovel that kind of snow.
And they're calling it that life-threatening. I mean, I think there've already been a few fatalities reported.
Wow.
And you shovel that snow and you can. And there's power outages. I hope everybody does okay out there. So would you rather take
it
that much
easy.
snow or the cold?
Or the
'Cause
frigid.
We're not getting any of that.
Fun, free, festive. The words for the weekend, Cheryl.
It is going to be frigid. I like to say we're on the right side of the lake right now because those winds really just cranking the lake effect. I mean, 60 inches of snow so far reported in parts of western Buffalo, western New York, near Buffalo. Just crazy insane, and it's likely going to be a historic snowmaker. We have more on that, but first here at home, we have some scattered snow showers right now. We're on in, and this has been the theme, and it continues tonight and into the day tomorrow. Rather light here up towards Evanston, a few light flurries. Northern Cook County, just to the north there, Bloomingdale, right along I-90. Snow coming down, our temps near below freezing. You could find some slick spots out there, but take a look what's happening here just on the other side of the lake. Parts of West Michigan, continuous snow showers, so close to a foot of snow areas around Grand Rapids, also Holland getting in on this, Kalamazoo. This is stretching far inland as well, and it's all because we have those winds out of the west-northwest. We're on the right side of the lake, technically the left. However, we're not getting that accumulating snow. Temperatures right now in the teens and 20s. It is cold, and it's going to be even colder again because winds will be picking up. So your weekend forecast calling for those temps near freezing. We're looking mostly cloudy on our Saturday. Scattered snow showers continuing at times, isolated and scattered by Sunday. At least we get some sunshine back in place and brighten it up. It's still going to be cold. Wind chills will be a factor. As we show you this timeline and paint the picture, Saturday afternoon, as those winds pick up, the chills go down. So by about 4 o'clock, it starts to feel like it's in the single digits. Later that evening by 6 o'clock, getting close to that feel like temperature of 0 and feeling like it's near and below 0 overnight Saturday into early Sunday. Sunday afternoon, we get some sunshine to help us out a bit. It's still going to feel well below average. It's not just here at home either. This cold air mass diving so far to the south, parts of the deep south getting in on the cold weather. Now take a look at these air temperatures. Near and below freezing pretty much everywhere on the map I'm showing you right now, the exception being Burlington, but still at 34 degrees. And here's that action across the Great Lakes here. Winds out of the west and lake water temperatures above freezing. Michigan 47, water temp Erie at 52 degrees. Winds out of the west allowing for that lake effect to really kick in. So those Indians coming together with a super cold air mass aloft, that cold air running over the warmer lake waters, setting up that highway feed. Take a look at this fetch across Lake Erie. It just is non-stop. This is going to continue tonight into the day tomorrow and early Sunday. Lake effect snow warning in effect for Western New York here until 7 a.m. on Sunday. And like I said, those snow reports coming in 12 inches, but up to 48 inches in some locations with isolated spots picking up close to 5 feet of snow so far. So likely coming in close to 6 feet by when this is all said and done. Some spots could see a little bit more. Near Orchard Park, New York, 59 inches of snow reported already. Here at home, it is about the cold. Mostly cloudy skies, limited sun on our Saturday, highs in the 20s, feeling like it's in the teens and single digits. By Sunday, we do have some sunshine, and then we get those temps back to near average for the middle of this week, which is good news as we head into Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Back to you guys.
All right. So you're ready. You're on the float with us.
Yes.
Okay.
Am I ready? No.
We'll be ready.
You have hand warmers, Cheryl?
Yeah, I bring
for
an extra.
everybody?
Wendy got us extra. I'm bringing for everybody.
Oh, really? Okay. You can put them in your shoes and boots, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the gloves, the boots, and then, I mean, we're
Everywhere.
We're going to be good.
Yeah. It's going to be a great show. I mean, Wicket, cast is performing, Lion King cast.
When it's that
I know, right? But they're going to be doing it.
I've been working
Debbie
on my
Gibson.
wave, and I've been getting a lot of ridicule from
Really?
Greg, our floor director, so I'm going to try it again.
I think you're going to be fine. You're going to be very popular. People are going to go,
That's pretty
"Hey,
good, right?
That's Rob Elgus."
But I'm probably got my face covered. And, like,
Yeah, no one is going to have any idea who we are. So many layers.
Is that good? Oh, I'm like washing the window now.
It's going to be like Christmas
Oh, I got
Story.
that's true. Michelle's got to practice
and
the
a
coat.
scarf.
Right. I'll be like the kid from Christmas Story.
That's right.
With the arms up, but
Be
it's
like,
going to
"Hi."
be like, right,
Yeah.
hi.
Or you can blow a kiss like that.
I use my body and be like, hey. I didn't even think about the coat, Michelle.
I know,
Okay.
Michelle thinks of everything.
I got a lot of practice, too. You'll be sitting. You'll
Right.
be with Alan.
We'll be at the
and
booth hosting.
Jose is on the parade route, and Tracy.
Yeah, they're going to have some heaters. We're not going to have those.
We're braving the elements, Cheryl. We got this.
We're braving it.
We'll see you again in a little
We're
bit.
glad. We just hope everybody tunes in if they don't come
stays
down.
warm, yes.
Yeah, Sunday night, so
stay
it airs.
warm.
It's tomorrow, but
Right.
if you're not down here, you'll see Sunday.
It's going to be, sunny. It might have some flurries. It's going to be beautiful and magical.
It's going to be dark.
I mean,
It's not going to be sunny.
the Pointer Sisters are going to be singing.
It's going to be, the sun goes down at like 4, so it
I'm
will
so
it will be
excited.
dark. Yeah.
But that's how
gonna
you
be
can see
dark
the
and
million
cold.
lights. You can
Right.
see the
Yeah.
million lights. You want it to be dark because it's
Light-
a
right.
million lights.
Light it up.
And you got to welcome Santa in properly. You got Debbie Gibson singing "Only My Dream."
So I should warn you for the back half of this show that Cheryl's having caffeine. She's drinking tea today, which is rare.
Yeah.
Which is rare.
Yeah,
So be prepared for anything.
yeah.
The last
Yeah.
34 minutes.
I know, right? But
I
it'll-
like you like
it's all
this.
good.
I
right?
like
It's
you like
Friday.
Friday.
It's Feel Good Friday.
And we have more holiday stuff we want to tell people about that's
Okay.
going on. Lincoln Park Zoo, it's all lit up tonight.
Yeah.
The lights went on earlier this evening. This is really cool, too. They love it.
Really?
Annual light show is a holiday favorite. There's even a pop-up bar for you adults. Ice carving, visits with Santa. He's busy this weekend. It goes on through the holidays. Tickets are $5 on Tuesday through Sunday and free on Mondays. So
That
you can
looks
check it out.
spectacular. I mean, that's from the air. Can you imagine on the ground?
Right.
I mean,
Did we
just
put our drone up, or is that maybe from Chopper 7?
Chopper
It's
7.
Chopper 7.
Yeah, the visuals on that just so stimulating, and for the young kids just going around and just their eyes are
Right.
lit up.
It's so cool.
It's really nice.
This has a Beanie Baby vibe to it, this next story.
It does. Okay.
Well, stuffed tributes to Queen Elizabeth II
Oh,
go on an
yeah.
adventure before heading to a new home. Oh, it's Patty.
Yeah.
He's not a Beanie Baby.
I love this. And the I-Team with a warning tonight about Social Security scams and how they are capitalizing on the news of a cost of living increase. We'll be right back.
I-Team now with an urgent warning tonight from government investigators.
Social Security benefits are set to increase due to inflation. And now scammers are flooding phone lines claiming to help people get Social Security money. Consumer investigator Jason Knowles tonight sharing how to spot all of these scams.
The goal for the criminals is to get your personal information to steal your identity. Social Security agents say you should be on high alert One potential victim recorded a call so you can know what to watch out for.
What I'm hoping right now is that you can qualify. That's what I'm wishing for.
That woman is trying to get personal information from Mary Jo Kane Reese after offering to help her cash in on Social Security money. But Kane Reese doesn't qualify for Social Security, and she's not in need of Social Security disability either.
I have to collect personal information. Mary, can I please have your social?
It's 362.
And for obvious reasons, she gave the caller false information.
She had the nerve to ask me for my Social Security number, my date of birth, my weight, my height.
Kane Reese says she records these types of calls to help protect others from falling victim.
What's the city and the state that you were born?
Why do you think people could easily fall for this?
Because they sound honest. They sound honest.
Social Security's Office of the Inspector General says there are third-party firms that can help you obtain Social Security disability benefits. However, you would contact them after researching. If you get a call out of the blue like Kane Reese did, the person is likely trying to scam you.
Your Social Security number, your date of birth, your address, your name, your mother's maiden name, all those things that you would need to set up an account, a bank account.
Special agent at the Office of the Inspector General, Anthony Monaco, says his office gets 7,000 to 10,000 complaints a month about many types of Social Security scam calls. Those calls only getting worse after news of the Social Security cost of living adjustment, also known as COLA.
We're seeing very tricky, very convincing COLA scams that we're seeing come through our website or through reports from our law enforcement partners.
You don't have to do anything to get the raise in benefits. It will happen automatically by January of 2023.
I believe that if they're doing this to me, they're doing it to millions of other people.
If you get a call like this, the best thing to do is hang up. You can report the number to Social Security investigators. Experts say you should also set up a My Social Security account so you can see your statement and find out how much your cost of living increase will be. We have links on our website to help. Jason Knowles, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Theranos CEO Elizabeth Holmes has been sentenced to more than 11 years in prison. She was convicted earlier this year on charges of investor fraud and conspiracy. Holmes claimed to have built a device that could run many tests with just a few drops of blood. Her attorney said she deserved a more lenient treatment because she's a mother with another child on the way.
And a group of U.S. senators are urging the Federal Trade Commission to investigate Twitter. In a letter, the group of senators write that they are concerned with Elon Musk's takeover of the company and changes that he has made since he acquired Twitter. Now, as of now, Musk has not publicly responded to these calls. Hundreds of Twitter employees have quit over the past few days after dozens of coders were fired.
Guys, smart guys,
yeah, it means that the site is down and workers ahead of the World Cup, traditionally one of Twitter's busiest events.
Working okay for me, but that's a mess. A lot of people lost their jobs. Qatar's banning beer sales at World Cup stadiums. The abridge announced today, just days before the opening game. Country now reversing the deal it had to secure hosting the soccer tournament. It's a significant blow to Budweiser, a sponsor of the World Cup. No beer in those stadiums. A lot of people upset. USA plays Wales in a couple days.
Now to a stuffed animal adventure. The royal family taking Paddington Bear around Buckingham Palace. This is so cute. More than 1,000 Paddington Bears and other stuffed animals were left at the royal residences as a tribute to Queen Elizabeth II. The royal family making sure that the animals got cleaned up before donating them to a children's charity. That is so adorable and cute. Hey, where's Paddington?
Yeah,
hey,
to have one of those, they're
Right.
like, this came from the palace.
I know.
I love Paddington.
Wow.
He's a nice little fella.
I love that skip between them when they were having tea and crumpets. It was so sweet.
Cute.
It was cute, right?
It was like a real moment for her.
Right.
She seemed normal.
She had a sense of humor.
Definitely
too.
did.
You know,
She did.
people didn't get to see that all the time because they keep a stiff upper lip. But,
That's
you
true.
know, yeah.
You notice how I
we're sitting
instantly sit up
as we
straight
talk.
when you talk about the Royals. Up next, families are being celebrated here in Cook County.
You're going to love, love, love this Feel Good Friday story. The very special ceremony today as several adoptions got finalized.
Oh.
Yeah, we hear
Festive.
the music,
Way to
you know,
go,
something's
Greg.
happening. I feel like it's a Lifetime movie. The U.S. Capitol Christmas tree arriving in Washington, D.C. Yes, 78 foot. It's a tall tree provided by the National Forests of North Carolina. It spent the last 2 weeks traveling across North Carolina, Virginia, and now it will be decorated with thousands of ornaments made by the people of North Carolina just ahead of the lighting ceremony. That is a gigantic tree. It's gonna be gorgeous. Oh, I always love that at the White House too, and they always let veterans and their families come and help with the celebration and the decoration.
Hey,
yeah,
we heard you.
they did. Hey.
We'll show it to you in the coming days and weeks when it gets on.
Right, it is happening. Are you excited? Are you getting into it?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, because the Pointer Sisters are going to sing "I'm So Excited" tomorrow.
Oh, they are?
They are, yeah.
We didn't
Okay.
know that. You
Get
shared a little
ready.
tidbit there.
I'm so excited.
Families are becoming permanent. There was a special ceremony today at the Daly Center ahead of National Adoption Day tomorrow. It was the first event marking a big change in the adoption process in the county.
And it is going to be easier and less expensive. Sarah Schulte reports.
For over 2.5 years, Tricia and Frank Redmond have been in the process of adopting Bridget. Today, the Chicago couple officially becomes the 6-year-old's parents.
It felt so good to know that she gets to be with us and she gets to be in a place where she's safe and happy and healthy, and we get to provide that for her, and that she gets to enrich our lives with her joy.
The Redmonds are Bridget's biological aunt and uncle. Their niece was placed with them after the girl's mother died a few years ago.
She comes from a very traumatic background, but through that trauma and through that bittersweet journey that we've been on with her, we feel like it just gets to be sweet now.
And several other families began their sweet journey today. To mark National Adoption Day, newly adoptive parents attended a special Cook County ceremony. Starting today, adoption fees in the county will be dropped from $265 to $89. 15-year-old Denisha McCory's adoption became official after a 7-year legal process.
I'm officially hers. She's all happy, doing her little giddy dance or whatever.
A very happy Jalissa Green is Denisha's adoptive mother. She's been taking care of Denisha for years since her biological mother left and never came back.
Stepped in and helped and been taking care of ever since.
And 4-year-old Maddie officially became the daughter of Jim and David Hickey. Dozens of family members wearing "Hooray, It's Maddie's Gotcha Day" t-shirts showed up in support of Maddie.
She is so loving. She brings joy to our lives. She's sassy. You got the attitude. Yes, you are.
Sarah Schulte, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
She is so
Nothing but love
cute
in that. He says she's sassy.
Yeah, I think she is.
Yeah, I love that.
Blended families are part of our time now. I'm a part of one. My sister and my family. I just like it's who we are as Americans, and I just like that we get to share that, and these people are changing young lives, and then you see how emotional parents get too.
It's so wonderful to be wanted and for somebody to want you. You know, and love doesn't come just because it's a blood relative. Family is where love is located.
Totally.
That's all.
It's very well
need.
said.
Yeah.
Totally. It's great.
Yeah, and it's the holidays.
It's a good story,
Best
Sarah.
giver.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about the sweetest win of them all. The Chicago Bakery making top nationally for this holiday pie, and Rob is the expert in the.
I feel like I had something to do with it.
But coming up next, though, we're going to check in with Cheryl.
I had nothing
Cheryl.
to do with it.
Pie name, the dance.
Okay, right, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here we go.
I'm getting it right this time, ladies.
Yeah, all right, a little merengue.
Yeah, these wind chills will be a factor here as we go into the weekend. We're talking near zero. That's what it's going to feel like at times, and even below zero. We're going to track this, time it out, and when we finally get our temps out of the 20s and 30s, that's all coming up.
me the winner is?
Yeah.
We are celebrating with her, of course, Spinning J Bakery, named the winner of Good Morning America's United States of Pie. The bakery now winning a $10,000
United States of Pie.
Yeah.
Evelyn Holmes spoke to workers and shoppers trying out the best pie in the country.
I gotta go with
Oh, how sweet is success for Dinah Gross after her Spinning Bakery got its desserts by winning Good Morning America's United States of Pie contest.
It's got a brown butter shortbread crust, really crunchy.
This afternoon, the Humboldt Park Eatery and Soda Fountain shop was packed with neighborhood residents and longtime customers like Mike Kimberlin looking to savor the tasty victory.
I'm happy that they got the exposure. Hopefully it helps their business.
The Spinning J's sweet road to clinching the golden pie began when Grossman entered a contest.
We're going to torch the competition.
Eventually beating out Who's Your Mama Pie Company here in Chicago to head to a final bake-off in New York City. Grossman's Spinning J Bakery took the cake, or really pie, by defeating competition from Tampa, Denver, and Boston to win it all with her cranberry yuzu meringue pie.
We've had the pie before. It's good. It's decadent and fluffy and delicious.
The bakery owner, who's worked in commercial kitchens since she was a teen, not only got her bragging rights, but also $10,000 in prize money. And once word got out that coveted cranberry yuzu meringue pie sold out, but the shop says they'll have more this weekend. But despite all the attention, Dinah Grossman is humble and shares the win with staff at the Spinning J Bakery, which is respectfully named for her grandmother's spinning jenny necklace, the only possession of hers the baker still has, as Chi-Town enjoys being a pie town.
I love this place, but the contest makes it even better.
Reporting from Chicago's northwest side, Evelyn Holmes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Nobody has brought us these pies yet.
No, we've been asking for 3 days.
So if you watched us earlier this week, Greg Dutra, you saw at the beginning of Evelyn's piece, helped decide the finalist who then went and won the national competition. And I am going to go up there and apologize for calling it, what was it?
And
cranberry meringue pie. And of course, yuzu
meringue.
It's meringue.
Right.
And I did not say that. Nick, you weren't here. He's laughing at me.
You hear Greg playing the background music? Can you hear it again? Right.
Maybe they'll make one now because I'm such a moron.
I think that you're not that. You're not that. You're just
make
fun.
Meringue pie for that guy on TV. Congratulations to them.
Yeah, right. And it sounds delicious. What did you say? Fluffy, decadent.
They're so good. You don't. I mean, the presentation is so good.
She was representing on a national stage.
Pretty cool.
All right, Chicago is always at the center of the universe. Congratulations,
Get Greg on this
Jay.
show. We're got a lot of questions.
I think Greg should get some of that pie and bring it next Wednesday.
With you.
All right, and we can do the meringue while we eat.
Right. That's what the stream team is about.
We got to honor Rob.
You're not going to see that over on Channel 7. You're going to see that here. All right, we got more to talk about. We have 15 minutes left on this Friday show. After days of complaints from fans, Taylor Swift finally addresses the Ticketmaster meltdown.
Plus, Adele's Las Vegas residency is about to begin after a months-long delay. We'll be right back with the music segment.
Taylor Swift finally weighing in today on the disastrous experience her fans have faced trying to get tickets to her upcoming tour.
Oh, so she posted today on Instagram because people wanted to hear from her. She said her team had asked Ticketmaster several times if they could handle the demand, and they said they could, according to Taylor. She also said it is amazing that more than 2 million people got tickets, but she's not happy, quote, a lot of them feeling like they went through several bear attacks to get them. Ticketmaster has blamed bots and historically high demand for the problems many fans face trying to buy the tickets for pre-sale a lot during this week.
The bear attacks is an interesting analogy.
I know, right?
A lot of them feel like their heart was probably ripped out.
Right.
Do you think she makes it right in some way? I don't know how she would. She has a show that maybe people can try and line up for free, or I don't know how she does, but she loves her fans. She's going to do something.
Right, she will. She'll make it all better because she appreciates her fans.
I don't know how you. It's amazing how many people, first of all, wanted to see it.
I mean, when you're, her and so talented, she's a global phenomenon too.
Clearly.
Extraordinarily talented.
This will force changes in a lot of ways. If it was bots, got to figure out software to help eliminate that, and then also how can you make it easier for people to get tickets the right way? So you have to pay them.
It'll be interesting when June comes around. When she comes here, what we'll be talking about, and it'll be a traffic jam. That's what we're talking about. All right.
Del says she's both nervous and excited. This Las Vegas residency will finally kick off tonight at Caesars Palace. She's set to perform 32 shows on weekends through March 25th, and Ticketmaster says the shows are sold out. Many Adele fans felt like she canceled her residency last minute in January. But traveled from other countries to see her didn't find out about the cancellations until they arrived. Tonight, the shows began.
Wow. They have to give us something so we can show it next week to see what
clip.
A Las Vegas show, you've got to see the stage, the dancers, the backup singers. Las Vegas, you got to go big.
Remember we talked about her name and how we were saying it?
Oh, that's right. You better get it together.
Well, it's a southern accent to me. I get it. Adele. What did she say? Adele?
Adele.
Adele works. That sounds the same to me.
Yeah, get it right on the paycheck. That's all we're
right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got something to talk about. Grey's Anatomy fans are wondering what the future holds for leading star Pompeo. Now, this year, it would only appear in 8 episodes of season 19, but Pompeo just posted on Instagram writing, "The show must go on, and I'll definitely be back to visit."
Visit.
What does that mean? Now fans are wondering if she's exiting the show. Grey's Anatomy had its fall finale last week, and it returns to ABC next year. One of the longest running shows in television history.
19, I'm looking at the script here, 19.
Yes, I have downloaded more music from that show.
Really?
Because they've had the best music on that show.
That's Dr. McDreamy, right?
Yeah, I went to Seattle. I did a big story when this came out. Yeah, I went there and I interviewed Miss Dr. McDreamy and all of the other cast members, Shonda Rhimes, several of the cast members. And I went there when it first started out. I went to that, the fake hospital on the set. It was in Seattle, but I went to Los Angeles.
Right, right. And it was kind of ABC. We want to do features on this to try and let viewers know, and then it just blew up.
It was really amazing. I was a fan of the show forever and ever. So, Ellen Pompeo is
part of it. Like she goes like hand in hand.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she'll be in it occasionally. They're going to keep going.
Grey's Anatomy. She is the name of the show. His last name is her name on the show. So, all right, because Grey is from the Medical Terminal book. Yeah, she's the Grey so you can't have the anatomy without the Grey. But I don't know. You can do anything you want in television, right?
I've never watched. It's so bad. And my daughter loves the show too.
Oh man.
See, Grey's never seen
is a Disney.
Watch it. Nick's never watched it. But I know how.
Is it Wendy a watcher?
No, Eva. So Eva's 20. She's
So Eva's 20, but it's been on for 19 years.
And then went back and binge watched all the old episodes.
Yeah. It was so your heart and the storylines, and they always stayed up to date with medical innovation. Whatever was happening in the world, just like in the pandemic, they had episodes with COVID and all. They always are up to date in the medical field.
The same vein from ER. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Same thing.
A little different, but yeah.
Right. Okay.
But on that same.
Go with me. I've never seen shows. Right. I did not know her name is in the title.
Right. Well, Grey's Anatomy, the book, they're spelled different, but it's a play on words. The actual medical book, Grey's, is spelled different from Grace. So, yeah, it's G-R-E-Y versus G-R-E-Y.
Right, that is the title. Got that.
Yeah, so don't mess.
Thank you.
All right, Cheryl. Cheryl's a big fan. She's been a big fan of the show for a while. Hey, everybody outside.
They move pretty fast.
It's lots of people.
They walk and wave because it's quite cold.
Walk and wave.
Yeah.
That's how you stay warm. Walk and wave.
Got about 6 minutes left in the show. We need to get you your weather forecast for the weekend. There's so many holiday events going on. So here's Cheryl with the latest.
Certainly feeling like we are in the holiday season with temperatures well below average. It's going to stay quite frigid here over the next couple of days. Live look outside. We do have mostly cloudy skies and some of those city lights there refracting off of those clouds. You can see some color there in the sky with the low clouds and also some snow falling in parts of the area still. Doppler max right now painting some light moving through parts of Cook County, northern Cook County, Evanston up towards Wheeling. Some light flurries close to the city as well. We're going to allow for some scattered snow showers to continue tonight and through the day tomorrow. So a quick burst of some moderate snow also not out of the question. And that creates some area roads with that snow and while it's coming down and reduced visibility as well. So if you do encounter any snow falling, take it slow and easy because our temperatures here below freezing pretty much almost through the entire weekend. It's going to feel so cold outside right now. Teens and 20s, wind chills even colder. As we go through our weekend, we have those temps near 30, but it's going to feel much colder because winds are going up. Winds picking up, gusts at about 25 to 35 miles per hour for the day tomorrow. So wind chills will be a factor. Tomorrow afternoon, it's going to feel like it's in the single digits. Come 4 or 5 o'clock, time for the Lights Festival Parade, we have wind chills single digits near zero. They continue to drop even below zero overnight into early Sunday. Sunday morning, this is what it feels like waking up. Into the afternoon, we improve a little bit, but still below average with these temperatures. Near 30 degrees, wind chills in the teens. Our average high should be in the upper 40s this time of the year. Temperatures here across the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes well below average, but that extends all the way down into the south as well. We're not the only ones who chill, but also feeling the lake effect snow. That machine is on and it's going to just pump through the entire weekend. We have a water temperature close to Chicago, 7 degrees, just to give you some perspective, and Lake Erie showing temperatures near 52, close to Buffalo. Very cold air mass aloft, colder than those warmer, milder lake waters. Those are the ingredients for lake effect snow. So setting up here and really the eastern side of these lakes just getting hammered with continuous snow showers. So I like to say we're on the right side of the lake. We're on the left, but we're on the side not getting the snow. So that cold air off allowing for the lake effect, and these snow totals just so impressive. And it's Friday night. This went into effect yesterday. Lake effect snow warning remains in effect for parts of western New York until 7 a.m. on Sunday. And you can see that band, that fetch all the way across Lake Erie. Snow reports just continuing to come in, showing anywhere from about 12 to 48 plus inches of snowfall. And the highest total I've seen so far, 59 inches close to Orchard Park there, just off to the south and west of Buffalo. Just an insane amount of snow, a historic storm as well, and dangerous. So we're going to continue to monitor these snow showers close to us. Ours are scattered with most of that snow staying on the other side of the lake. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, really all about the cold weather continuing through our weekend. For tonight, temperatures dropping off into the teens to 20s. Tomorrow, highs only in the 20s. It feels much colder than that. It's going to be a windy day. Heading to the parade, you need to bundle up. Any outdoors activities bundle up. Thankfully, into Thanksgiving, we get some milder weather with temperatures returning back to near average. By Tuesday and Wednesday, we get some sunshine in there as well, guys.
That'll be nice, yeah.
Last year, the parade, it was 61 degrees.
It was so nice last year.
Not this year, ladies.
Not this
Still
year.
ahead tonight, the big welcome home for a soldier after spending 8 months away from his family. want to leave you tonight with an absolutely incredible story heading into the next week's Thanksgiving holiday.
Well, dozens of families reunited when National Guard members returned from an 8-month-long deployment. Take a look. Enjoy.
What are you doing, Bubs?
Staff Sergeant Anthony Brown has been a coast of the Virginia National Guard. His wife and children been waiting for his safe return.
Look at that.
Sometimes I'm scared, like something's gonna happen. It feels weird when people ask me where's my dad and stuff.
I'm glad we're back. I really am. It's been entirely way too long without him. I'm fortunate to be back.
Thank you for your service and sacrifice. All right. Never gets old showing that. We'll see you tonight at 10, everybody, on ABC 7.